Toys R Us, once the global toy giant, ultimately went bankrupt. Behind its demise lay a fatal partnership with Amazon. A titan boasting over 1,600 stores across the US and annual sales exceeding 1 trillion yen, collapsed in mere years. Yet, this failure remains a quintessential example of a company that misjudged adaptation to the digital age, leaving profound lessons for our modern era. What precisely went wrong? Why did the very success of its peak turn against it? Who overlooked the crucial signs? And what vital lessons should today's business leaders take from this monumental failure? Let us now delve into the full scope of this retail giant's collapse and how it was ultimately defeated by Amazon. In the 1980s, Toys R Us stood as a temple of toys, a place brimming with children's dreams. Its colossal stores displayed every conceivable type of toy, lining walls and boasting an unparalleled selection that no competitor could match. Through its innovative warehouse-style store business model, Toys R Us achieved both low prices and an overwhelming inventory. Parents would eagerly bring their children to Toys R Us on weekends, a place where cherished family memories were forged. By the 1990s, it reached its zenith, expanding stores across the globe. It was, without a doubt, the king of toys. During the crucial Christmas shopping season, it was widely believed that the most coveted toys could only be found at Toys R Us. It successfully penetrated the Japanese market, where its large roadside stores completely redefined the landscape of traditional Japanese toy retail. Garnering immense support from children and parents across the globe, its future appeared exceptionally bright. The bedrock of Toys R Us success was its formidable negotiating power with suppliers. Through massive bulk purchasing and exclusive contracts, it secured popular products both cheaper and faster than any other retailer. In an era dominated by small, independent shops, Toys R Us' sheer scale and unparalleled selection gave it an overwhelming competitive edge. Stores, strategically located on large suburban plots with ample parking, offered an ideal and convenient shopping experience for families. Children could freely explore products within the store, and by physically interacting with them, their desire to purchase was significantly amplified. From finding the perfect birthday party gift to securing major holiday season items, it fulfilled every imaginable need. This experiential value of physical stores was an undeniable strength, something that the then-nascent e-commerce world simply couldn't replicate. Yet, as the internet wave began its inexorable surge, shadows started to creep across this seemingly unshakable business model. In the early 2000s, spurred by the widespread adoption of the internet, Amazon began its meteoric ascent. Toys R Us recognized the necessity of an online store, but developing its own robust e-commerce system proved a daunting challenge. At this juncture, they made a decision that was both surprising and utterly fatal: a partnership with Amazon. In the year 2000, Toys R Us inked a contract, granting Amazon the exclusive rights to operate its online toy division and manage its inventory. The agreement stipulated that Amazon would manage Toys R Us online store and, in return, pay a percentage of the resulting sales to Toys R Us. This contract effectively amounted to Toys R Us entirely outsourcing its critical online strategy to Amazon. Just a few years into the partnership, Toys R Us discovered that Amazon had begun selling its own brand of toys. Yet, an unseen trap lay open, unnoticed by many. Amazon was rapidly evolving into their fiercest competitor. Toys R Us executives, in their myopia, perceived Amazon as merely an online storefront. Their fatal flaw was clinging to the perceived superiority of physical stores and failing to invest adequately in a robust digital strategy. While the Amazon partnership did contribute to a short-term increase in sales, it ultimately crippled Toys R Us' long-term competitive edge. Crucially, no in-house online store expertise was accumulated, and all invaluable customer data remained firmly in Amazon's control. Suffering from a classic Concord effect, the decision to sever the costly, long-term contract was fatally delayed. Amazon, meanwhile, meticulously analyzed the vast product data and intricate customer behavior it gained from Toys R Us, using it to hone its own powerful algorithms. Eventually, Toys R Us sued Amazon for breach of contract, with the partnership finally dissolved in 2009. But by then, the damage was irreversible. In the interim, Amazon had cemented its dominance in the toy market, and Toys R Us had, in essence, actively nurtured its own undoing. Following the dissolution of the Amazon partnership, Toys R Us frantically attempted to reconstruct its own online store. However, in the fiercely competitive world of e-commerce, Amazon's overwhelming strength made any meaningful comeback an uphill battle. In 2005, a private equity buyout took the company private, saddling it with immense debt and severely restricting its maneuverability. The 2008 Lehman shock, coupled with the profound shift in consumer behavior driven by smartphone proliferation, delivered further devastating blows. In 2017, its operations in the United States and Canada finally filed for bankruptcy. The enormous vessel, once carrying the dreams of millions, had ultimately run aground. Although some international operations, including its Japanese subsidiary, managed to survive, the once unrivaled King of Toys had unequivocally lost its former brilliance. The Toys R Us failure stands as a stark testament to the cost of being trapped by past successes and catastrophically misjudging the threat of emerging technology. Crucially, forming ill-considered partnerships, especially with potential competitors, can very easily become a self-inflicted wound. Why did its peak success ultimately backfire? It was a deadly combination of complacency regarding its physical store dominance and a cripplingly slow response to digitalization. What crucial oversight was made? Management fatally underestimated Amazon, viewing it as a mere online storefront and utterly failing to perceive its true existential threat. And what should today's executives learn from this catastrophic failure? The imperative to recognize signs of change early and the courage to fundamentally disrupt their existing business models. An understanding of this particular failure will undoubtedly lead to a markedly different quality in digital strategy and partnership decision-making compared to those who remain ignorant of it.
この失敗は歴史のほんの1ページ。世界にはまだ語られていない失敗が数多くあります。失敗の歴史をチャンネル登録して次の物語もぜひご覧ください。